Hi, my name is Gina Jurewicz, and I just want to share mine and my husband's story. You know, a while back, I worked as a beautician, and I know there's many people out there that are beauticians, and I was working hard. I was working the good old grind and going to work, and it just seemed like I was burning the candle at both ends. I'm running, I had to check in the clients, I had to answer the phones, I had to wait, a long wait, and people wanting to know how long it was going to be, sweep the floors, I had to, you know, sell the products. I mean, we just all had to do everything, and it was just burning the candles at both ends. And then, of course, one day I find out my husband, who was an auto mechanic, was going to be losing his job. Not what you want to hear. And he tells me, why don't you go and see if you can get some health insurance, so at least while he's looking for a job, we at least have some health insurance. So I went to my work. I was a very loyal employee. I brought all my clientele to the shop. And I says, I need some health insurance because my husband's going to be losing his job. And, so on this transition, they says, fine, here's some information. Open enrollment is the first of the year. I thought, fine. I thought everything was great, no problem, right? Well, a week before Christmas, I got the news, and this is not the news you want to hear right before Christmas. They pulled me in the office, and they said, Gina, you're no longer full-time, you're part-time, so you don't get any health care benefits, you don't get any vacation pay, no longer guaranteed hours. Merry Christmas. Talk about a wake-up call. What am I supposed to do? What is my husband supposed to do? And, beauticians out there, the busiest time of the year, Christmas. So I go tell my husband the news, and he's like, now what? I thought we were at our end of our rope, losing hope. And then, you know what? I knew we had to think of something else. We had to start looking. And quite honestly, I got angry. I got angry because I was loyal to my company. I showed up all the time. I did my work. I hustled. And yet, they cut me down to part-time. And I thought, no one is going to dictate mine and my husband's destiny. And that's where I was at. I was just sharing with you about my frustration with my previous line of work, being a beautician. And, at that crossroad, it's amazing how sometimes your mind can just open up when you're at your lowest point in your life. And at that point, I knew that I did not want anyone to control our destiny. And I actually turned to my husband one day, John, and I said, we have to do something. So we went looking, we went searching, and we were introduced to this company, Xango. And it's been an amazing ride. When we were first looking, we were just thinking, something to supplement our income, just to have some security in case something ever happened again. And that's where we started. But the other thing was, I didn't have a college degree. I'm not a scholastic-minded person. I envy people that are. I'm not. So school was not an option for me. And when we found Xango, at first I thought network marketing. I thought, I'm going to be selling. Well, I later found out that's not the case. But what I did find was, with this business, you really have to make the decision you're going to do it. And you got to work it like your life depends on it. And it's just like when I went to beauty school. I had a skill set I had to learn. They didn't just throw me out on the floor and say, here, cut this person's hair or do a color job. There was a series of skills I had to learn before I could do it. And in this business, the best part is you learn as you earn. And it's so refreshing now because now my husband and I control our destiny and live life the way it should be.